The Lord said to Moses, "Come to Pharaoh and speak to him. So said the Lord, God of the Hebrews, send out my people so that they may serve me. For if you refuse to let them go and you still hold on to them, behold, the hand of the Lord will be upon your livestock that is in the field, upon the horses, upon the donkeys, upon the camels, upon the cattle, upon the sheep, very severe pestilence. And the Lord will make a separation between the livestock of Israel and the livestock of Egypt. Nothing of the children of Israel will die. The Lord said in appointed time, saying, tomorrow God will do this thing in the land. God did this thing on the morrow, and all the livestock of the Egyptians died. But of the livestock of the children of Israel, not one died. Pharaoh sent, and behold, not even one of his livestock of Israel died. But Pharaoh's heart became hardened, and he did not let the people out. The Lord said to Moses and to Aaron, take yourselves handfuls of furnace, soot, and Moses shall cast it heavenward before Pharaoh's eyes, and it will become dust upon the entire land of Egypt, and it will become boils breaking out into blisters upon man and upon beast throughout the entire land of Egypt. So they took furnace soot, and they stood before Pharaoh. Moses cast it heavenward, and it became boils, breaking out into blisters upon man and upon beast. And the necromancers could not stand before Moses because of the boils, for the boils were upon the necromancers and upon all Egypt. But the Lord straightened Pharaoh's heart, and he did not hearken to them as the Lord spoke to Moses. The Lord said to Moses, rise early in the morning and stand erect before Pharaoh and say to him, so said the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, let my people go so that they may worship me, because this time I am sending all my plagues into your heart and into your servants and into your people, in order that you know that there is none like me in the entire earth. For if now I had stretched forth my hand and I had smitten you and your people with pestilence, you would have been annihilated from the earth. But for this reason I have allowed you to stand, in order to show you my strength, and in order to declare my name all over the earth. If you still tread upon my people, not letting them out, behold, I am going to rain down at this time tomorrow a very heavy hail, the likes of which has never been in Egypt from the day of its founded until now. And now send, gather in your livestock and all that you have in the field, any man or beast that is found in the field and not brought into the house, the hail shall fall on them, and they will die. He who feared the word of the Lord of Pharaoh's servants drove his servants and his livestock into the houses. But he who did not pay attention to the word of the Lord left his servants and his livestock in the field. The Lord said to Moses, stretch forth your hand heavenward, and hail will be upon the entire land of Egypt, upon man and upon beast, and upon all the vegetation of the field in the land of Egypt. So Moses stretched forth his staff heavenward, and the Lord gave forth thunder and hail, and fire came down to earth, and the Lord rained down hail upon the land of Egypt. And there was hail and fire flaming within the hail, very heavy, like the likes of which had never been throughout the entire land of Egypt, since it had become a nation. The hail struck throughout the entire land of Egypt, all that was in the field, both man and beast, and the hail struck all the vegetation of the field, and it broke all the trees of the field. Only in the land of Goshen, where the children of Israel were, there was no hail. So Pharaoh sent and summoned Moses and Aaron, and said to them, I have sinned this time, the Lord is the righteous one, and I and my people are the guilty ones. Entreat the Lord, and let it be enough of God's thunder and hail, and I will let you go. You shall not continue to stand. Moses said to him, when I leave the city, I will spread my hands to the Lord. The thunder will cease, and there will be no more hail, in order that you know that the land is the Lord's. But you and your servants, I know that you still do not fear the Lord God. Though the flax and the barley have been broken, for the barley is in the ear, and the flax is in the stalk. The wheat and the spelt, however, have not been broken, because they ripen late. Moses went away from Pharaoh out of the city, and he spread out his hands to the Lord, and the thunder and the hail ceased, and rain did not come down to earth. Pharaoh saw that the rain, the hail, and the thunder had ceased, so he continued to sin. And he strengthened his heart, he and his servants. And Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he did not let the children of Israel go out, as the Lord had spoken through the hand of Moses.